In this video, I will be discussing regarding the Mi Vacuum-Mop. I will discuss its app installation and demo of the app, maintenance of the device, what are the pros of the device, and few limitations that I found. So let's get started with the app installation. Now from the Play Store, you can download the MiHome app and install it. So after installing, select your area, that is India. So it will ask you for permission to access location of your mobile device. Allow it. This helps for setup of the app and the device. Sign in with your Mi account. So I have already configured my device, so I can see it here. Here the map is already stored. I will show some features to you. Here I can see that my device is in charging mode. So if I have to vacuum the entire house, I will simply press the start button. In case you have to clean a particular room, then you can simply select that room. Select the option of vacuum, vacuum and mop or mop, and also select silent, standard, medium or turbo mode, and then press start. Here you can deselect it. You can also clean a specific area within a room. For this purpose, select this plus icon on the right hand side. A square will appear. Drag it to the location you want to be cleaned. Resize it accordingly and press start. This particular function is really helpful when you want to clean a specific area, like near the dining table or a specific area in the kitchen. For deselecting, again press that plus icon. Now let's explore remaining features. Press the three dots on the top right corner. So you have other options here, like you can check the cleaning history. You can also schedule a cleanup, like specify a specific time it will start itself. There are other options like just want to clean along the edges of the room, you can do that. You can select in which mode you want to mop, the S pattern or the Y pattern. In S pattern mode, the robot goes back and forth in S patterns. In this mode, the cleaning process is much quicker and it consumes less battery. In the Y pattern mode, the robot goes back and forth such that it covers one spot at least twice. So this mode takes more time and is more effective. It is especially helpful when you are mopping so that the stains can be removed. Y pattern mode also consumes more battery. Other functions are self-explanatory, like voice on off, volume adjustment. Now coming to the virtual wall or the restricted area setting. So here you can add a virtual wall. Like I do not want it to enter the balcony itself. So I have made a virtual wall there by just drawing a line. You can drag the line anywhere and resize it accordingly. Similarly, you can add a restricted area from the same place. Now coming to the area editor. Here you can merge or divide the rooms and also rename them. So I am merging the drawing room and the kitchen. So it has merged. Now I will divide it back. So I've drawn a line. Then I'll divide it. So it has divided it. I can now again rename it. So the app is a little slow sometimes. So if you want to reset the map, you can do it from the app. Also, there is a remote control feature if you want to control the device yourself by pressing forward, backward, left and right. Rest of the options are self-explanatory. You can explore them. Now coming to the device maintenance. After the vacuuming, you will remove the dust compartment.
Dust compartment has been removed.
So after you have thrown away the dust, remove the filter and clean it using this brush. Fix it back.
Dust compartment has been installed.
Also, at the back side, you have this main brush. So this also needs to be cleaned regularly. You will see a lot of hair gets stuck. For this blade is given. You can break the hair and then throw this. So this also needs to be done after every 2 or 3 days, depending on how much hair have entangled. Now we will put this back. Close it with the cover.
Returning to the dock to charge.
After the mopping, you need to remove the mop from the holder and wash it under running water. Also, this is the 2-in-1 dust compartment which needs to be cleaned. If you have used in the vacuum plus mop mode, remove any dust and also clean the filter and remove any remaining water after mopping from the water tank. Now coming to the advantages of the vacuum mop. So I found the vacuuming pretty effective. It has sufficient suction power which cleans the area very well. It has a large bin capacity, so the entire house can be cleaned in one go, and after that you can remove the dust compartment and remove any dust that has collected. The mapping is also very good. It is accurate. It has really good obstacle detection, and the other controlling features like area editor, virtual wall, restricted area, they all are pretty useful. Another handy feature is the cleaning of a specific area. So that is very helpful when you have to just clean a small area within a bigger room. Certainly nothing can match the human efficiency. However, still the mopping is good enough on a daily basis. Since you cannot add any disinfectants, you need to clean yourself after every 2 or 3 days thoroughly. And the mopping is more effective if you are using the Y pattern mode, but it is a little time consuming in this particular mode. Next, it is easy to clean the dust compartment, and it also has a sufficient battery capacity to clean the entire house. Now coming to the limitations. So it is really tough to remove the stubborn stains that are present. You need to mop after at least 2 or 3 days yourself so that you remove those stubborn stains. Then secondly, the app sometimes responds very slow. Also, the areas that have furniture of low height like sofas or cupboards, that cannot be cleaned. So you need to sweep it yourself and it can then collect the dust that you have removed. Also, it cannot access the areas that have a diameter that is less than that of the robot. So again, you need to remove any dust that is there using a sweep, which can be collected by the mop. For areas that have a step or such grooves, the bot can get stuck, so it needs manual help to control its movement. However, you should remember that any area that you think that it can get stuck or it cannot access, you can always draw a virtual wall or mark it as restricted area, so it does not enter it by itself and only cleans that area in your presence when you can manually control its access. Another limiting factor that I found is that a lot of hair get entangled in the main brush, and that needs to be cleaned frequently. So overall, I am pretty satisfied with the device. It has been useful over the past few days since we have been using it. With little bit of manual cleaning in the areas that it cannot access, we can still manage to get the entire house clean with minimal effort. Especially when we have to clean a particular spot like in the kitchen or near the dining table, it has been pretty useful. So I hope the video was helpful. It will be easier for you to use the device. Also, for those who do not have the device, by going through the limitations and the advantages, you can weigh whether you want this device or not. Thank you for watching.